What's going on, guys? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those of you catching the replay, though, and just stopping by for the first time, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications when we do these live chats. You can take part right along with us. So wearing a brand new release, the iris does kind of jump out to me. It's got this soft floral powdery tone with a supple, luxurious leather accord, citruses and spice, Ferragamo red leather. It's great for every day. This is a great everyday wear. I just put out my Scent of the Day shorts video. Just was, running down to the last second to go live, making some Instagram posts. But this is good stuff. I would encourage waiting until it hits discounters. I did pay retail $105 for this from Ferragamo directly. And look, I'm happy to have it. I do quite like the fragrance. But wait, you'll be able to get it cheaper at some point, unless you just feel like you have to have it and you love the line, which is kind of where I was at. If that's how you feel, then yeah, go for it. Get to a Ferragamo store. They probably have testers where you can check it out. But good stuff. Good stuff. One of the better designer releases of the year. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the best designer release of the year because I don't think it is. But it's one of my favorites. I don't think too many other people would say it's one of the best. Yeah, you never know. Everybody's got a different taste, right? Let's get caught up in the chat. So we'll wait till around the 10-minute mark. We got Gucci Guilty Elixir, thanks to Terrence. We've got Plum and Cognac that we've been needing to check out. And thanks to Randy, the fragrance dude. Shout outs to Randy. We got Gris Charnel Extrait and Initio Narcotic Delights. We'll be checking those out on skin today. Do a little decant sniffing. Check out some of these quite popular releases and see if I like them or not. Predictions. Gris Charnel a 9, Plum and Cognac 8.5, Initio a 7.75. I like how you throw in the quarter point out there. And Gucci is going to be an 8. I don't know. We'll see, Neil. We'll see. I won't remember your ratings because it's going to be a little bit from now. But I don't know. You'll let me know if you ended up being right on some of them or not. You never know. You might get all of them right. I haven't smelled them. So, and honestly, I haven't looked at the notes on any of these except in the past when they first announced Gucci Guilty Elixir. I had looked at the notes. I think like Iris is in here if I remember correctly. But outside of that, I haven't looked at the other one, the notes in the other three, and I've only looked once at these, and it's been months and months, so I don't even remember outside of Iris. I'm pretty sure there's Iris in there. I don't remember what else. So pretty blind going into these. Damn, there's a bold statement right there. Good to see you, sir. Huge layering festival. Artisan Pure, Artisan Blue, Bright and Rolly. Fantastic mix. Granado Bossa and Granado Elixir 1870. Super hot day. 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I'm like flabbergasted seeing that. That's like straight up temperature. That's not heat index. Like feels like 113 is what they're saying. That's crazy. If it's humid where you're at, that's insufferable. Wow. Joel, good to see you. I hope it's not 113 degrees Fahrenheit where you're at, my man. That's wild. Arabian Oud Diwan. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Leather tobacco. There's one I wouldn't recommend wearing when it's 113 degrees. I'll tell you that much. That would be very cloying. Aero CDP to work, wearing my decant of Vertus Vanilla Oud as my scent at night. Great choice. Percival, excellent choice. I hope you enjoy it. Hype is real on that one. And I'm very guilty of being a big part of that hype because I love that damn fragrance. Coach Open Road. That doesn't get any love. It's a solid release from them. I know you meant popping in, but he put pooping in. I'll be back. Scent of the Day, Aqua Cinziali Blue. And he used the custom emojis, which on StreamYard, they don't show, but on YouTube, they sure did. It was fucking great. Hell yeah, let him know. Giving Joel a hard time, always fun. Always fun to give Joel a hard time. Jesus. Scent of the Day is Bleecker Street. I haven't worn that one in a long time. That's good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, you, sir, smell incredible. That's a beautiful toffee and cinnamon fragrance. Good stuff. Green Irish Tobacco, Green Irish Tweed meets Tobacco Vanille. Beautiful blend and inspiration that EJ had come up with early in the days of Happy Land. That's one of his first 7 fragrances, I believe. May EJ rest in peace. Ooh, and road testing Mango Punch and Pear Passion on each hand. Already had to reorder these since I let my dad smell them and he liked both. Yeah, they're good, man. They're really good. I wore Pear Potion the other night. Peace be the journey, he meant Frag Brothers, but much love, Scent of the Day, Contradiction from Calvin Klein. All right. Kevin, good to see you. Luna Rosa Ocean EDP, the Iris and Gris Charnel Extrait reminds me Slightly of evening mystique at times. Okay. So I've smelled the EDP, and I remember it being a kind of earthy iris. I've never smelled the extrait, so this is going to be a first. I've said it so many times. I guess Randy was listening. He's like, I'm sending him Narcotic Delight, so I'm going to throw some Gris Charnel Extrait in there. Your Homme Cologne, beautiful lemonade fragrance. H24 Herbe Vives, 2 ml tester. Really enjoying this tester, considering buying a full bottle. I'm definitely a fan. It's in this week's rotation. I wore it a few days ago. Good to see Ashton. No scent of the day yet, but planning on wearing Edition Blanche later today from Chanel. Okay. Sam Goody, good to see you, sir. Inicio Musk Therapy. Juan Ochoa is wearing ombre leather. Can't go wrong there. One of the best leather fragrances ever. Good to see you, sir. What a coincidence indeed. Scent of the day, It's Essential. Armani Attitude, never tried that one. CK1 Reflections, you smell nice and fresh. Oh, that was a double. It must have glitched. Terrence, good to see you, my man. This is a different Terrence, not the one that sent the carded sample. We got a few Terrences that hang out in this live chat, but good to see you, my man. Wearing LV Imagination. Cody's wearing Wild Le Parfum. That's so good. Just got decants of Ani, Pegasus, Amber Fever, Oud Vanille, and Gentleman EDP. You're going to have some fun. That's a bunch of good fragrances. Speaking of good fragrances, Rasasi Hawass, excellent choice. We got about 3 more minutes and we'll get started. I see we're right around 100 people so far. Make sure to hit that thumbs up for me. It does indeed help. We got a Florida State Seminoles fan. Haven't seen you in a little while. Good evening. Haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. Quick question. If you want to get several decants to throw into the rotation along with my actual bottles, are 5 or 10 ml better? I would say 5 ml because 10 ml you might not go through as quickly. If you're wanting to like fill them to refresh from your bottles, I don't think you need to go real big on that. I mean, 5 ml is even pushing it because 5 ml is a lot of fragrance. That's a lot of sprays. Let's see. Black Rose, my package just came in today with the Artisan Blue, the one that you suggested. I haven't opened yet. I hope you enjoy it, Dakota. It's not blue. It's called blue. The color's blue, but it is very green. One of the greenest fragrances I own. Loaded with green notes. It's very good. Doesn't last a really long time, just a few hours. But it's an experience. You just refresh and relive it. It's great. I love it. Black Anubis by Sphinx. Great stuff. Dior Homme Sport. All 4 versions are good, so it doesn't even matter which one you're wearing. They've never put a mediocre release out in that line. Line of flankers, I guess would be the way to put that. Because that flanker has its own line of different formulations. It's had 4 versions. Dior. They do some wacky stuff, but it's unique to them. Can't complain. Can't complain. My man Manuel. So his name is in his profile. I did learn that yesterday. He's like, shame on me because we had a back and forth again because we've been talking randomly on IG. And I was like, I never asked him his name. And sure enough, it's right there on his profile. I feel like a dumbass, Emmanuel. Good to see you. Glad to see you back again today. What's up, Dame? Sadrapoise and Sicily. Were you wearing that yesterday? Because somebody layered that yesterday, I think, if I remember correctly. Was it you? Because it's ironic that you're saying that. Because I know yesterday we had somebody in the chat that said they layered that. I think it was you. You'll let me know. Kenneth Cole Reaction. Beautiful watermelon fragrance. Good to see you, though, Jonathan. That's my guy. That's my guy right here. This man, he said it before, and it's always stuck with me. If I have a social profile somewhere on the internet, he follows it. And that's a fellow gym rat, wrestling fan. All that. That's my guy right there. Second Soul this evening. You can't go wrong there. That would somewhere Justin Copeland is smiling right now. Stellar Times today. Okay. Spencer, good to see you wearing Ganymede. I'm going to test Narcotic Delight myself tomorrow. I've never tried an Initio fragrance before. Which others should I try from Initio? Side Effects, great. Atomic Rose, if you like rose, beautiful, like jammy, very thick rose fragrance. All right, let's scroll down. Let me find a good stopping point because we're just about at 10-minute mark. We're going to go ahead and get started. Donald, good to see you. Ooh, and Rockin' Hachibat again. Yeah, it's a great fragrance. Great fragrance, especially if you love oak moss. Citrus is a little fruity with some oak moss. A lot of oak moss, too. Spicy green, a little earthy. Kind of comes off a little smoky. I guess it depends on the batch, right? What else I want to say? Renaissance. I mean, that's one of the best citrus and mint combos ever. Maybe the best to me. Best meaning my favorite. Anytime I say best, I just mean favorite. because best is subjective. Everybody's best is different. We've been over this many times. That's just phenomenal. Citruses and mint. It's so good. It's just so good. Speaking of SmackDown, how many of you saw The Rock's promo on IG today? I'm sure it was on Twitter and all the other ones. He had me laughing my ass off. That was some of Dwayne Johnson's best work ever in his career of cutting promos on people. Because on his social profiles, he can curse all he wants. He can't do that on WWE television. I put in my stories, quote of the day, off is the direction you can fuck. That is a quote from The Rock today. Off is the direction you can fuck. I laughed my ass off. I was doing high elbow rows, training back when that happened. I laughed my ass off. That was so good. There was a few spots where he had me laughing my ass off. I advise any of you that either like The Rock or are wrestling fans, or just want a good laugh to hear somebody cut an all-time great promo on somebody, go to Dwayne Johnson's Instagram page and watch it. It's like 8 or 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes. It's a long promo, but it's absolutely hilarious. It is so good. I got to say, he's in rare form. Got to give it to him. He's bringing his A game for this stuff. See how excited I got? It was that good. It was so good. Speaking of Terrences, there's another one of our many Terrences that we have here in the live chat. Good to see you, sir. Enjoying this nice warm day. Hawas Ice, great choice. Also picked up a couple old Issy flankers for the upcoming summer. There's so many good ones. I encourage Vetiver. The new Solar Lavender, I'm going to get at some point this year. As soon as it hits discounters, which shouldn't take long, I will get it. Iris Man by Making Sense. Beautiful Pradalone. Kix Griffey done changed his logo to Kix Griffey approved in the NWO font. My man, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is great. Holy shit, I love it. Where did you find the font? Because I would love to do TLTG in the NWO font. I've tried to look in the past where to find the fonts. Please message me on IG and let me know where you found the fonts for that. Because I would love to do TLTG with that. Yeah. That's awesome. Another one of our Terrences. This is who provided Gucci Guilty Elixir. Karagos. I've heard good things. I haven't tried it. The Blur has returned, even though he misspelled his own name. I know what you meant. All right, let's see. But I put that combo to use. It's lethal. Uh-oh, watch out now. Baccarat Rouge 540, layered with Aventus. Kix Griffey approved. Okay. Great entrance, LMAO. Yeah, it was great until you you misspelled your name, but you saved it. You saved it. I love it. All right, let me scroll down. I see we got a nice super chat from the Bishop. Good to see you, my man. Been waiting for this one to drop. I saw that thumbnail. Slap that like, TLTG family. Bishop, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, guys. I want to get closer to the bottom. So we go ahead and get started because we're 14 minutes in. It's time. I see we got my tag team partner. Speaking of wrestling, Dedrick, what'd you think about the Rock's promo earlier, man? My God. I have an artist that did it for me. Well, we need to talk because I would love to do TLTG in the NWO font. I've been wanting to do that for like 3 years or so. Ever since it popped in my head a few years ago, I was like, I'd love to do that. Have a graphic for that. I'd totally put that somewhere in my intro. I totally would. I'd have it as my background on here probably too. Eddie, good to see you, my man. Dakota, always a pleasure. Amber Samba Dolce & Gabbana, hope you have a great dinner. Caught this one early enough. Yeah, we're just getting started. Renaissance at another one. Rockin' Renaissance. We were talking about that a moment ago. So, all right. Since we got Terrence here and he provided this for today, we're going to start with Gucci Guilty Elixir de Parfum, which Elixir is not a fragrance concentration. It is marketing. Elixir de Parfum is not an actual fragrance oil concentration. Please do not be fooled by that in like 3 of these little spritzes. So all I remember about it is Iris. I remember Iris is supposed to be in here. So naturally I have high hopes. Big Iris fan. That's familiar. That's very familiar. I like it, but it reminds me of something. What the hell does that smell like? It smells like really redundant to something. Let me start going through the Rolodex of iris fragrances in my head. You know what the opening reminds me of? That cool, milky, lactonic opening of Pegasus. That's what it is. That's what I'm smelling right now. It smells kind of like Pegasus from Parfums de Marly. That milky, lactonic, cold, metallic opening. It can't just be me. I can't be the only one. It's uncanny. It can't just be me. Anybody else in the chat, did you get that when you smelled it the first time? Any of you that have tried it? It totally reminds me of Pegasus. I do get a little bit more of that iris smell than I mean, Pegasus doesn't have iris as far as I remember, but that metallic, cool, cold kind of lactonic milkiness is there. And look, it's floral. It's loaded with like heliotrope and stuff like that. Very similar to me, for sure. I wonder who else. It can't just be me. I'm sure somebody else has put that out there on the internet. It can't just be me because I'm late to the party on this. I like it, but it reminds me too much of Pegasus. And I hardly ever wear Pegasus. I appreciate Pegasus, but I never wear it. So this would be a bottle to sit on the shelf and never get worn. That's what would end up happening. Let me scroll down. I want to see if anybody... Let's see. I want to see if anybody else gets it. Dunhill Icon blaming Dedrick for that. Hey, I blame Dedrick for some stuff too. Why the hell not, right? All right, then. He always says some wild, random ass shit in the live chat. Good to see you. You mean you're not wearing These Nuts de Parfum again like you were your first time here? Roy, good to see you, my man. Speaking of Pegasus exclusive, and wearing Millesime Imperial tonight, you, sir, are a man of phenomenal and exquisite taste, in my opinion, because Pegasus exclusive. That's better than Pegasus. Le Male Le Parfum and Oudi Wood, clone of Oud Wood. Good to see you. Barry, always a pleasure. Wearing Obsession Night for Men tonight, a decent cheapie from Calvin Klein. I have that, and I don't have the original. I actually prefer it to the original. My dad used to wear Obsession. I prefer Obsession Night, that dark blue bottle. A little bit of cardamom, I believe, is the main note in there. Great choice. Good to see you, Barry. Smells like Reflection Man. I get a little bit of that, too. It's funny that you say that. But so it does smell more like Reflection Man now. But that cold initial opening, that metallic tone I got was very much Pegasus. It's almost like a cross between that and Reflection Man, because now that it's settling, I totally get what you mean by Reflection Man. Yeah, absolutely. Totally get that. And it's mainly because of the iris. Because that cold metallic tone that I got in the opening blast is like settling and kind of dissipating and going away. But that initial spray, I got Pegasus. It is more like Reflection Man now, but there's something kind of a dark, earthy nuance kind of hovering underneath that I can't tell what it is. This is actually kind of interesting because it's like the tale of two different fragrances, but very redundant to these two fragrances. Reminds you of Oajan. Really? I wouldn't have got that tie-in. Several are saying Reflection Man. 2 ml samples for $30 plus. I don't buy decants off of anybody. People want to send me decants all the time. Everything that I got here today was people sent to me. But when I do buy decants, I usually buy from more of the more popular decant sites and stuff like that, which doesn't happen as much lately. Like I said before, people are always wanting to send me decants, which I'm so appreciative of. Saves me some hassle. It's great. It provides content for the channel. First time today, we'll be buying soon. Yeah, like we talked about that a little while ago, Ed. You might not have been here at the beginning of it, but I said there's no such thing as a bad version of Dior Homme Sport. All four are good. Such a thing as redundant iris fragrance. Yeah, they'll seem to get a thumbs up from the ladies. Well, iris fragrances are really good. It's just in that initial blast. Like it's really kind of faded. Yeah, like a little bit of Pegasus when I first sprayed it, and then now it's very much Reflection Man. I still get a little bit of this Pegasus kind of situation going on. I have tried it with Dedrick. Definitely get it's kind of almost like grape soda Aventus. It's kind of how I get it. I can send you the NWO font if needed. Insta DM says you can send more messages after invite is accepted. Asan, I appreciate that first and foremost. Let me check real quick. Yeah, because everything's message approvals for a first-time message. Because I get a lot of messages. There you are. I just accepted it and hearted your comment. Well, your message. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely very much like it. We'll rate it here in a second. Galloway is really good. I haven't sprayed that one in a while. Luis, good to see you, sir. Wearing a True Niche one today. Office for Men. Hey, you smell good. Got to give it to him. It smells good. F Black from Ferragamo. So we're currently on Gucci Guilty Elixir. This is the first one. We just started on it. The opening blast very much made me think Pegasus. And then now that it's settling, it's like faint Pegasus meets Reflection Man. I will not buy a bottle of this. It is such a pointless purchase for me. Let's pull up the notes. This would be such a pointless purchase for me. Good ratings. It does smell good, but if I want to wear Pegasus, I'll just wear that. If I want to wear Reflection Man, I'll just wear that. Orange Blossom. There's the tie-in to Gucci Guilty. Nutmeg and pimento. I really don't get a ton of spice. It says Orange Blossom again, but Orris Butter and Osmanthus. Ambrofix. Kind of an ambery, ambroxan-ish kind of thing, I guess. Vanilla, patchouli, and benzoin. It definitely does remind me of both of those things that we talked about. So Reflection Man, yeah, that's the obvious. But I totally get some Pegasus too. Whoops. I totally get this from it as well. See, it was heliotrope. I thought so. But I've never known what to attribute that cold metallic smell to, outside of maybe the way the heliotrope and lavender come across. But this is very cold and metallic in the opening. And that opening is very much in this opening. To me. You know, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm in the minority that gets that. But that's what I get from it. With that said, I'm not giving it an 8. It does smell good. I do think it's a very good fragrance. I don't think it's a great fragrance because 8 and 8.5 in my rating system is great. I think this is very good. We're going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I do think it's very good. I'm not going to say never for getting a bottle, but I don't have any plans to. I think it's a bad move for me. I don't think I need to get it. I mean, clearly, I don't need to get any of these. I'm reviewing them. But Terrence, first and foremost, thank you for sending me this carded sample, because had I bought a bottle, I'd have been like, damn, really? It smells too much like these fragrances. So I'd have been a little disappointed, because if it was a scent profile that I reach for all the time or gravitate to more often than not for certain seasons, then sure, I have no problem with severe redundancy for certain fragrances. But for this, it's the wrong scent profile to be redundant for me, which Reflection Man and Epic Man are my two favorite homages. But if I want Reflection Man, I'm just going to wear Reflection Man. Same goes for Pegasus. I couldn't tell. It's been at least 2 years since the last time I wore Pegasus. I like the way Pegasus smells. But if I want Pegasus, I'll wear Pegasus. So that's where this is a no-go for me. Again, if those were two that I wore often or reached for, like say in the fall, it's like, man, I can't wait to wear Reflection Man, something like that, then sure, I'd want to get more twists and experiences on the DNA. Because I already have Shiaka from Collage. That's a great interpretation with more yellow floral that I don't touch that often, because, again, I'll just wear Reflection Man. Though it's a phenomenal clone, I would put this kind of in the realm of inspired by Pegasus. I mean, Reflection Man with a touch of Pegasus. So I think that's kind of a fair statement. What do you guys think? So 7.5 out of 10. It is very good, but I don't think it's so good that it warrants a higher rating than that for me. Let's see. Ooh, Le Beau Parfum. Hey, man, that's a good fragrance. It's my favorite Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrance. So good. He said double dare. Who's that in the crowd? Wait a minute. It's Ross, my tag team partner, looking for the tag. That's what I'm saying. Tag me in. Tag me in. Man, if you want to jump on in a little bit, you're more than welcome to jump on while I'm smelling these. Just let me know and I'll send you the link. I'll tag you in. Also reminds me of Michael Kors Extreme Night, which is like Dior Homme mixed with reflection. Fair. We need some more likes. Hit that like button. Where are we sitting at right now? Let's see. Before I click refresh, I see the king of the super chat has arrived over there on the YouTube side. 72 likes with 132 viewers. We're getting there. We're getting there for sure. I believe in you guys. Yeah, Dedrick's more than welcome to. Just got to let me know. Dedrick, text me. I'll see my phone light up because it's literally right there. Text me if you want to jump on, and I'll send you the link, my man. Just let me know. Early release of Luna Rosa Ocean Le Parfum. Oh, I'm jealous. From duty free in London Airport 2 weeks ago. To me, it's a less fruity aqua, more clove and cinnamon spice. Ooh. Sir, you have piqued my interest. I'm going to have that in my head now. You kind of ruined it for me, but I'm also kind of glad you told me because that excites me because that sounds better than the other two. That sounds better than the other two. Dane, I'm glad you shared that information. And see, I don't get grape soda from myself. Everybody gets something different. Like it as a winter vanilla fragrance. I only bought a bottle because my wife loves it on me. I mean, sometimes if the wife's a big fan of a fragrance, you got to have it in your collection. That's just how I feel about it. Because when in doubt, if you're going to do something with the wife, just you and the wife, I mean, you selfish prick, why wouldn't you wear a fragrance she loves? You know, and I'm not saying that to you. I'm just in general, that's the mind frame I have. Like, don't wear something for you. Wear something that she loves that you still enjoy too. You know, it's like, you selfish prick. How dare you think of a fragrance outside of something she absolutely adores? So anytime I'm doing something with the wife, that's why I wear a lot of YSL stuff when we're going to dinner. She loves all the YSL fragrances, especially the Lana Weed Delhomme line. She loves those. She loves myself. She thinks it's incredible. The Y line, big fan, especially Y Live. Y Live and Le Parfum, she loves those too. Smells like soap. European Bar of Dove hand soap smells exactly like Pegasus. Pegasus exclusive is so much better. The oud and the darker notes to it. I agree. So we're going to do that one next, actually. I do. I think it's a superior fragrance. I think if you're just going to get one, get the exclusive. Ooh, so to me, it smells like flower stems, fresh out of a vase, like headless flowers, green stems, fresh green and woodsy. I love it. It's very, very linear too. It doesn't change. We need the pick next. Oh, Plum and Cognac. Yeah, I'm predicting a 9 from Ross, man. Gosh, I love Sense of Wood. I mean, we're going to do that one next. That's the plan. I'll compare them tomorrow. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I believe in them. I believe in them, Kyler. I really appreciate it, Terrence. Thank you. You did me a service, sir. You very much did. That's why we sample. You're absolutely right. There's a bunch of times where it was just meant for me to get a sample because it saves me from buying a bottle most of the time. There he is, the king of the super chat, wearing Sushi Imperial by Bois 1920. You fancy today, huh? That's a fancy brand. I love their bottles. I don't have any fragrances from them, but I sure appreciate the super chat, sir. Thank you very much. You and the Bishop have blessed me in the channel with some $20 super chats today, and I greatly appreciate that, my man. Thank you for coming hang with us. Hit that like button. Let them know. Let them know. All right. Ross, my man, you got to check out some offerings from the Harmonist. I've heard that. I tried a few, and I just don't remember them that well when we were at Neiman Marcus when I was in Tampa with Omas and George Atkinson. Yeah, I think 7.5 is a good rating for it. So let me find a good spot to stop. Ooh, bright leather versus red leather. I don't think one's significantly better than the other. The biggest takeaway here is that this has iris and ginger that stand out. It gives this creamy, fluffy, powdery floral spice. That's the biggest difference. It's like take bright leather and build upon it, and you get red leather. Bright leather is really good. It's the better, fresher fragrance, but this is a bit more powdery. It really is. I like it. I quite like it. It's good. I like all of them, though. The whole line's good. The only one I don't have spicy leather, and I will have that at some point. Hopefully this year. I will have it. This is good, though. If you like bright leather, this builds upon that one specifically, I think. I mean, it could build upon spicy leather. I don't know because I've never tried it. But yeah, that's my takeaway versus bright leather versus red leather. More overhyped. Neither. Amouage is one of my favorite houses, so you're asking the wrong person if Amouage is overhyped. I would say no every time. I love Amouage's work. I love what they do. You'll never hear me say they're overhyped. And Initio, I don't have enough experience with them to say so. I've never felt that they were, though. Yeah, for sure. Revamping the line. Who knows? Even Oud. Oud's actually pretty good. Follow Oud. Mean Reflection 45, but yeah, it's much more woodsy, too. Got a 10 ml decant of Elysium. Instead of blind buying it, slightly more than 10% full price. Good deal in my book. Looking forward to wearing it. It is really good. It's just why blind buy it? You'd never know. You might like it, and you might smell it and be like, it's good, but you know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't feel like I need to have this bottle. That very well could happen. Or it's like, oh my God, this is like one of the best fresh blues I've ever smelled. I feel like there's not really going to be an in-between. I doubt you're going to not like it. It's just there's that possibility that you'd be like, man, I didn't really need to get this if you blind bought it. They're just so pricey. Even from discounters, it's 200 some odd bucks, you know? All right. Let me find a decent stopping point. All right, where are we at? I did not get a text, so no link for now anyways. All right. Sense of Wood, Plum and Cognac, the very, very dark juice. That is what we're doing next. Been needing to try this one for a long time. I mean, I've had this decant for a while. It's been quite a while. I've been having this sitting on my desk. So here we are. Handwritten Plum and Cognac, that super dark juice. See what we're working with. On the lion's face it goes. Give it 2 good sprays. See what we're working with. I mean, Plum, big fan. Cognac, sure. I like it in fragrances. Put them together, probably amazing. Got a chance at being my favorite of the bunch. I'm waving off the alcohol, by the way. Is that tobacco? It smells like tobacco. It's like a nice, earthy, rich tobacco. Oh, and that booziness is smooth. Oh, shit, this is good. Shit, this is really good. I don't know how the other two are going to top this. This is amazing. I can't think of a better word right in the moment, but shit. This is fantastic. And it's not overdone plum. Like, I can smell the plum. I smell that sweet, like really juicy, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not astringent. Not tart. What's the word I'm looking for? Plum, when it's really juicy, has this like distinctive, it's not too sweet. Not tart. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for at the moment, but there's this particular aroma that you get from the juice of a plum, an actual plum. This has it. So this is some good quality shit here. Which, I mean, Sense of Wood, it's quality stuff. If there's no tobacco in here, I'd be amazed, because this smells like a rich, earthy tobacco. We're looking this one up. Bottle's fantastic. 8.4. Yeah, I'm rating it higher than that. Just telling you now. Sweet, spicy, woody, fruity, gourmand. Peru, balsam, cinnamon, rum absolute. Cistus, so we got some leathery action, maybe a little bit of amber. Plum, vanilla, Haitian vetiver, osmanthus, and immortelle. So we got some earthy tones. No tobacco. It smells like tobacco to me. Maybe it's the immortelle, osmanthus, rum, cinnamon combo. I don't know. With the Cistus labdanum being leathery, I get almost this like rich, dry, like not dry. What's the word I'm looking for? Thick. Thick is the word I'm looking for. Tobacco note. Is it just me? Has anybody else gotten that from this? Maybe it's the Cistus labdanum giving a strong leathery feel, mixing with the other things that kind of are fooling me into this. Jesus, this is great. Man, I've been missing out. Sense of Wood, you get the soft live stream clap. Bravo. This is amazing. This is 9 out of 10. Outstanding. So everybody that guessed 9, you were right, which I believe Neil did, as well as I forgot who else guessed. Oh, he said tag me in. Okay, so let me send you the link. Okay, here's the text. I'm gonna send it to you on IG. Here we go. Hey, StreamYard moved a little quicker today. Not as slow as when I was trying to hit George with the link yesterday. All right, D, coming your way. It's there. Appreciate it. Sean, thank you for the links for the font, my man. And hooked me up with the NWO font, so I'm definitely going to make that TLTG logo tonight. That's awesome. You missed my comment. Been waiting. My bad, D. Damn, my bad. It didn't catch my eye like I thought it would. My bad. So, yeah, jump on. We'll talk about this one. Barrett Ocean's Odyssey. Good to see you, Tyler. Signature Rosé. It's my favorite time of year to wear it. It's a great time of year for it. The transitional seasons are great for that. So give me a thumbs up when you're ready, D. Let's see. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you its future WWE Tag Team Champions of the World. I guess technically I would be the Road Dogg Jesse James, and he's the badass Dedrick Hicks, but we're not the New Age Outlaws. What's up, D?
What's going on?
Talk to me about Plum and Cognac, man. What do you think about it?
It's a 10. It's a 10.
Straight up 10. He's not bullshitting today. He said, screw it.
I smelled it live like you on one of my live streams on the What's in the Bag episode. Shout out to the Bishop for sending me the decant.
Shout out to the Bishop.
I about fell out the chair. The plum, like the booziness of it, it's so nice.
Smooth.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like been in the barrel or something. Been sitting in the barrel and
like that, yeah,
macerating over time, and I was really stunned. So I've been trying to get a full bottle for quite some time. I know it's in stock again.
I believe, huh?
It's been sold out for months, and I think it was in stock a few weeks ago, and I missed it again.
Damn.
So
I know it's a hot commodity because people have been on my ass about I got a decant sitting here, and they're like, "Why are you not trying that?"
It's amazing.
So
it's amazing,
and I got a lot of it. I don't need to rush. You know, it's a full 5 ml decant. It's missing like an
have
ml.
A lot of it.
I don't even remember who sent it to me. Was it you? No, because you don't have a bottle.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Could have been Randy. Could have been the Bishop. Could have been Jason.
Might have been the Bishop.
It might have been the Bishop.
Might have been the Bishop. I don't know too many people who have it. Yep, that's his handwriting.
Yeah,
that's him.
That's Bishop Jared Miller sent me that. My bad, Jared.
Yeah.
I get decants randomly all the time. People, like I was saying earlier, people just want to send me stuff, and I appreciate it. It saves me some hassle for getting, to try some of these things. I got so many decants. I could do a live stream every day to the end of the year with 4 different decants every day, and probably not go through all of them.
If anybody knows, I know, because that's what I do on my live streams. Yeah, for sure.
So D, loving the fit. The Dodgers hat's killing it. I love it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's very beautiful in Jacksonville. Very warm today. So
it was in the mid 70s here. How about for you?
We're in the low 80s today.
It was a little muggy, not muggy, gloomy. We had some cloud coverage today. Sun really didn't peek its head out today for us.
We're getting a little cloud cover now, but for the majority of the day, we had a nice breeze. No humidity. This is the time of year where the humidity doesn't do anything. And it
sounds like your day today is what my day was yesterday.
Yeah, it's nice. I know it's weird.
To you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. I'm supposed to get some rain tomorrow, though, so we'll see.
So
how you been doing? You all right?
I can't complain, man. This is one that I would encourage you checking out when the time comes.
I'm going to get a full bottle. I have a sample. It's very nice.
You've tried it?
Yes, I have. It's very nice.
Miss Heather sent it your way?
Yes, I went to go see her, and she had it lined up for me. And
yeah, she was commenting in my post today on IG. Shout out to Miss Heather.
Absolutely, it's really good. I love it. I'm going to give me a full
great
bottle
everyday wear it's a soft iris. Like it doesn't take over the fragrance. It's there, but it doesn't like overwhelm the profile, you know?
Yeah, and in the warmer weather, it's going to work.
Yeah.
It's like the soft, very soft touch of leather. And those citrus,
like it's very noticeable, but it doesn't, like, again, just like with the iris, it doesn't overwhelm the aroma.
Right.
I would say
like
the ginger is what really kind of pops with the citrus.
I can't wait to get it. It's going to be one of my office staples this summer for sure.
It's good stuff. Hello from the Czech Republic for Ross Lynn. Love your name, sir. Good to see you again. Been a little bit. Here we go. Everybody's saying hello to one another that just got here. We got 153 strong in the chat. I appreciate you guys. For those of you who just getting here, make sure to hit that thumbs up. It does help.
It does. Hit that thumbs up.
For every like, there's a real chance that me and Dedrick run out on the tag team champions on WrestleMania Night 1. Just having a
rolling down the ramp,
pulling our best Titus O'Neil impersonation at the Rumble a few years ago.
For sure.
So let me scroll down a little bit. Kix Griffey said, Ross, will you accept a decant of Aleximus Mercurio Cashmere? Like I told you about Dunhill Egyptian Smoke, you got to trust me. You'll love it or not with the laughing.
It's good. It's good.
I mean, I'm down. We got a little thread going conversation. I'll message you my P.O. box, Kix Griffey.
That's good.
You saw his new logo?
It's raw. I saw, been watching the stream. The NWO is dope.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
They killed it too. They killed it.
Deep earthiness from the OG barrels they use from the early batches. So, Bishop, is this from the early batches? That's why you're saying that? Because obviously it's the same bottle that my decant and Dedrick's decant came from. Oh, God, that is so good. Every time you go back to it, it's amazing. It's kind of mouth-watering. It's such, for what it is, it's tasty. Like, I wouldn't call it a gourmand fragrance, but it's like, it really like is appetizing for somebody that likes great fragrances. Absolutely. It's a winner. It's an absolute winner for sure. For sure. He said, Dedrick, I've smelled everything you're smelling tonight, so I'll be able to contribute to the conversation. So Gucci, all that. I have decants of them all. So. Well, let's do Narcotic Delight next then. Okay. I've been waiting on your thoughts on this. Several people have been asking me about it. So here we go. Yeah. We're going to go right here in the empty space. Go with 3 little spritzes. So I know Fragrance Buy has it in stock for low 200s. I mean, it's got to be really special for me to say, yes, I'm going to grab that for 226 or whatever it is. It should tell you something if it pops up that early on discounters, shouldn't it? Well, not necessarily always the case, because sometimes, like the new LeBeau flankers, they're not even, like, are they even for sale in the U.S., but they were already at Fragrance Buy? I feel you. So you never know. I feel you. They just get their hands on something hot and they roll it out there. Ooh. Okay, so we got a lineup today. This is a lineup. I like this. Okay. Very fruity. Okay. Specific fruitiness at the top. It's hard to pinpoint. I think there's more than one fruit note going on here. Yeah, when you read the notes, you're going to kind of be surprised at what that is. It's kind of ripe. I'm picturing pineapple and a red fruit. No pineapple. Am I walking the path? No pineapple. No pineapple. It smells kind of like it could be sliced pineapple. Really? I'm surprised you're not picking up one of the mainer, not surprised, but it's a main note that you love that's in there. It's in there. It's one of your glorious favorites that you pick up right away. Well, I feel like a dumbass then, because it's whatever you're talking about is not jumping out at me. I can't wait to discuss it once you pull the notes up. I can't discern anything outside of this random fruitiness at the top. Like, it's kind of a confusing scent. That's good, because me and you are on the same lines. It's kind of like nothing's standing out to me. Yeah. I'm about to feel like a dumbass when I look at these notes. Huh? You're not, though. I don't think you are. You'll see. It's solid for sure. It's solid. It's this fruity. I can't tell what the hell. I could have thought pineapple, but apparently I'm wrong here. I don't know.
No,
Let's
no
see.
pineapple.
Let's see. It smells great. Let's just throw that out there. It does smell great.
Solid, for sure.
Sweet, spicy, gourmand, oriental, fruity. Cherry. Really?
Exactly. Thank you.
Really? That doesn't smell like cherry to me.
It's not distinctive. I got railroaded on my video for not picking up the cherry.
Really?
Yes.
Cherry, black pepper, cognac, tobacco, hedione, pink pepper, vanilla. Man, I would put fruity as the main accord. And you could have gave me 10 guesses, and I don't think I would have said cherry.
Yeah.
Maybe right at the end, I might have got it.
I mean, I got absolutely hammered. Yeah.
That's not the same kind of cherry as the cherry fragrances I've been smelling lately.
So you know what absolutely spoils narcotic delight?
What?
It literally came on the back end of experiencing French defense.
Yeah, this can't touch French defense.
That's what I contributed to because I did the video. I did the video right after you left the house. When you left the house, I did the video and I put it up and I just did not pick up any cherry. I get the fruitiness, but I don't pick
cherry
cherry.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it's a good fragrance.
Cherry from Lost Cherry either. It's not that feminine floral juicy cherry smell.
No. It's a solid fragrance. I think I gave like a 7 out of a 10. I think I did.
That's 7.6. I'm with that. 7.5. Yeah. You know, I think it's very good. It doesn't make me want to spend $226 on a bottle.
Not at all. Not for me either. Not for me either.
Would I be open to wearing it more to see if it grows on me even more? Sure.
Sure, of course.
Absolutely. But I don't know. I can't imagine it like grabbing me to that point to where I'm like, I just have to have it. Because it's got to be, once we get over $200, I've got to really want to wear this fragrance for me to spend that kind of money on a bottle.
I agree.
I just have so many fragrances. If I had a collection of 20, that's different. I have a collection approaching 2,000.
Yeah.
So it's got to be really, really, really special for me to want to spend that kind of money. Because I love my designers just as much as I love the niche stuff. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, there's so many great affordable niche options.
Yeah, I think it's solid. It's not one that I'll be adding to my collection. I've worn my decant to test it out in the world.
I'm getting some booze. It's all
vanilla in there right now.
I'm actually going to bump it to an 8. It is a great fragrance. I got to say, it's not the 9.5 or 9.75, whatever. I think I gave French Defense a 9.75. It's not that. To me, it can't touch French Defense. If you want cherry, try that.
Please.
Vinba's I got an email earlier. Vinba, all Mind Games fragrances at 25% off for anybody who's interested.
Take advantage of that.
I don't know if he's got French Defense in stock because that seems to be hard to keep in stock for Mind Games themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough buy.
That's good.
It's solid. Yeah.
I don't think it's as special as like if we're comparing cherry fragrances. Mind Games, French Defense, guys. Yeah.
Very solid.
Suited, Degeneration X. The man, the myth, the legend, George Zaharoff was on yesterday, the first and only live I've missed in a month, and he was on. Yeah, he came on at the hour and a half mark. I was about to shut it down, and George jumped on, and we did another 30 minutes yesterday.
Shout out to G-Man. Sure.
Let's see. You're in for a treat, Antonio. Let me see if I can find anything. Anybody got anything for Dedrick while we got Dedrick here hanging out with us? So good, Plum and Cognac 9 to 9.5 Supreme Juice. I agree. Plum and Cognac.
I agree. It's a 10 for me.
I would pay for Plum and Cognac way before I would pay for Narcotic Delight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's much better to me. Let's see. Hey, Ross, Narcotic Delight is definitely one of my favorites. Similar to Side Effect, but the cherry note does it for me.
It is. It has a lot of similarities to Side Effect. I'm not the biggest Initio. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Initio fan. I do love Must Therapy. It's just one that I just gravitate towards. I like it a lot. But Side Effect and Narcotic Delight, they do smell a lot alike. And that's a little disappointing, in my opinion.
John Carlos would love the black and white hat. What brand is it? Oh, New Era. I'm a New Era guy. New Era 5950. This hat is, I bought this in Houston. I forgot which hurricane we evacuated for. This is mid 2000s. That's how old this hat is. Wow. They still make the black and white Astros hats. You can still get them. They still put them out there.
Yeah, that hat definitely tough.
This hat's almost 20 years old.
in great condition.
I take care of my shit.
For sure.
I was probably 20 or 21, close to 20 years old when I got this hat.
Yeah, that stuff for sure. Goes well with the NWO shirt. Because y'all know when you're NWO for life.
That's right. TLTG plus DTV.
That's dope.
Tattoo, bro. Thank you. To whoever it was, I think then Plum and Cognac, vanilla and bourbon, and praline and maple are just chef's kiss. Greetings. Good to see you, Boz. Great to see Dedrick again.
What's up, Boz?
We got Pink Panthers wearing Oud Lemon Mint from Mancera. That's a great fragrance.
Very good. Very good.
John says, shout outs for me finally getting my nose on Plum and Cognac. They've been on me for a while about this. Ever since they found out I had it.
I've been seeing it in your lives. Yeah.
So let me skip down. We got everybody's favorite realtor, Jason Virtues, in the house, just popping in to say hi.
Jay.
Good to see you two on live today. Mercurial Cashmere is stunning. So Kix Griffey just mentioned that one to me a few minutes ago. It's funny that you say that.
Yeah, I got my decant from Jason, so it's pretty good.
Dudley Boy is back in action. Get the chair. Now let's get the tables.
Get the tables.
Yeah.
Get the tables. For sure.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, Boz. How does Plum and Cognac compare to Byredo Rouge Chaotique?
I've never smelled that.
Me either.
Never smelled it.
That's a great question. I wish we could weigh in. I wish at least one of us could weigh in.
I'm going to be going to my local Nordstrom's and smell the whole Byredo line. I got absolutely thrown out of my chair last night by Bal d'Afrique.
Bal d'Afrique?
Bal d'Afrique. I got absolutely tossed.
Have you smelled Vibrant Vetiver Delight? Because it's a clone of it.
Yes, I got it because of you. I have it. Yeah. And I didn't know it was a clone of anything. So last night on the stream, I was getting ready for it and I saw the decant that someone sent me. I said, oh, here's a decant right here. Because I found out this week that it was a clone. And man, Vibrant Vetiver Delight is fantastic. But smelling the OG, I gotta have it. I get it, dude. The OG, the magic's always there. These reverse engineered clones, they don't capture that magic I always refer to, that little something extra that the master perfumer brings when they blend it. Yeah.
That's the difference, guys. Obviously, the quality of oils is a difference too, but who's perfuming it matters as well.
All right.
Because only who originally perfumed it can bring you that specifically.
It's really good. Really good.
Anyone have any experience with Dumont Nitro White? Just came out, but from people's reaction, sounds a little like Assad Zanzibar.
No, never smelled it.
I keep getting asked about Nitro Red, supposedly similar to Baccarat Rouge.
I heard it was like Nautica Voyage.
The white one or the red one?
The red bottle, yeah. I've been seeing
and
it on
I had
Instagram.
Somebody in my comments today mention something about Baccarat Rouge on it. That's kind of funny.
I could have sworn someone said it said a modern version of Nautica Voyage.
If it smells like Nautica Voyage, then there's no point in buying it. You can just get Nautica Voyage.
Yeah, go spend $10 at your local Ross.
Yeah, they always have them for $16.99 for 100 ml. Yep.
Every day.
Every day of the week, they got them. So let's down, find a decent spot. Khalili's in the house, my favorite TikToker, wearing Rehan Royal Wood. But I can see where they both have their differences, side effect and narcotic delight. Well, it's mainly that fruitiness. That's the difference. I pick, obviously, the big difference anyways, but the booze and the pepper and everything, that's very much side effect.
Yeah. Yes.
Glad you approve. new world order. What's going on, Newt? Wearing a Ventus cologne. Good to see you, sir.
Newt. What's up, Newt?
Dilly, always a pleasure. So I'm just trying to scroll down. Apparently, I'm super far behind. I am wow. I didn't realize I was that far behind. Clone can never catch the magic. So I've heard it's Nautica Voyage with Beast Mode Performance and Watermelon.
Yeah, that's what I read. Yeah, that's what I read.
Plum and Cognac's reminiscent to my nose of Bacillian single malt.
Okay.
Have you tried that?
I have not tried single malt, no.
Me either. I think Justin actually has a bottle. I could be mistaken, but I'm confident he's tried it. I'm going to have to ask him what he thinks about that. Today's scent choice, Cedrat Boise. Someone in the Facebook group said it smells like cat piss. The disrespect.
Ooh, Lord.
Shout outs to them and thinking a fragrance smells like cat piss and for sniffing cat piss to be able to compare it. Shout outs to them.
Yeah.
So,
in God's name.
More power to them. So now we have one left.
Okay.
Gris Charnel Extrait.
Oh my goodness.
So here we go.
Have mercy. Here we go for real.
Let's spray right here top of the forearm. We'll do 3 sprays.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I can taste that one right away.
Yes, sir.
I think this is going to be the strongest one of the bunch.
Elite level.
Okay, Plum and Cognac's got some competition here.
It definitely does.
Ooh, it's a little lipsticky too. It's not as earthy as the Iris and the Eau de Parfum.
Oh, I love
it. Eau de Parfum, I remember it being a little bit more earthy.
Yeah, I love it.
Ooh, that reminds me of something like it smells like it could be an Amouage fragrance. I get a lot of Orientals to it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh, damn.
Yes, sir.
I need a bottle with me.
I got a full bottle.
Oh,
I got a full
this
bottle.
Is bottle worthy. I know it's pricey too. I got to get a bottle of this. This is good.
Not really.
200, I'm sure.
I got mine under 200 on Vimba.com.
Really? Shout out.
Yes, I did. Shout outs.
Man, this is a little earthy, but still has that makeup powdery kind of waxiness for the Iris, but there's earthy and woodsy and a little spice.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's being hugged by like a woody spice.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. It's excellent. It's excellent. Because the original was awesome. This is superior though, because the original didn't make me feel this way.
Yeah. And I sprayed it on skin. It wasn't a test strip when I sprayed it. Shout outs to Mark and Carla, Aussie Fragrance. They had brought a bottle when we were all in Chicago. And we were in their hotel room. And I was like, oh, I've been meaning to try this. And I sprayed it on my arm. Good. This is way better than the EDP.
More of a masculine feel too.
This is a 9.5. This is getting the highest rating of the 4. This deserves it. Because it reminds me, this is like what an Iris dominant Amouage fragrance could be. That's what I feel. That's how I feel about this one. It reminds me of something they would perfume.
Especially in the opening, but as it starts to dry down, it's gonna all come together in this beautiful, attractive fragrance, man. Beautiful.
Man, this is enthusiast level stuff. This is only somebody that's into perfumery could appreciate this kind of profile.
It's outstanding.
This would be too much for people that are used to buying, Bleu de Chanel and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like their main go-to. This would be too much for most of them. I don't mean it in a very challenging way, but to somebody that's what they're used to, this would be a challenging fragrance.
I smelled the original and I really, really enjoyed it. And everyone in the chat pretty much was begging me to just go to the Extrait. So the Extrait was a blind buy for me.
The bottle?
It was because the original was so good, but everyone was saying Kyler, shout out to Kyler. Shout out to Jason as well. They were saying, D, if you love that, you're going to overlove the Extrait. So I said, you know what? Let's jump off and take a plunge and go Extrait. And they were right. They were right.
The Orientals and everything. So smokiness, there's got to be some kind of incense or something going on in here too. 8.5 with that many ratings. That's impressive for one of these forums.
Yes, it is.
That's impressive.
A lot of love for this.
Yeah. So spicy, woody, sweet, creamy, smoky. I agree with all that. Cardamom, black tea, fig. Really? Fig.
When it dries down, it's weird. It pops out on my skin as it starts to dry down. I get it. I pick it up.
I get more woods, and this black tea note makes sense because I get this earthy, green, herbal. I didn't know what to attribute it to, but it's definitely the black tea note.
Like a little spice tea, like a little spicy.
It's definitely spicy, and I would have guessed something more along the lines of pepper or cinnamon because it's a warmer spice that I get. So this cardamom.
I'm with you on the cinnamon part. I thought it was some cinnamon in there. Mm-hmm.
So Iris, bourbon vetiver, cistus labdanum, bourbon vanilla, Indian sandalwood, Indonesian patchouli, American cedar, so Virginia cedar, and then tonka bean absolute.
Outstanding.
This is an impressive fragrance, D.
It's outstanding. Yes, it is. I love it. full bottle.
Damn, man, I'm impressed.
It's really good.
I'm very much impressed. Man, how much they have in stock?
It's really good.
I'm planning on getting Aqua Celestia Cologne Forte on the next order. I'm gonna have to get this.
Okay. My wife loved the original so much. She loved it so much. I ended up getting her that one for one of her Christmas gifts. So we got both bottles in the home. So she loves the original EDP, and I'm rocking with that Extrait. So
man,
it's awesome.
I'm a fan. Let me see.
On
let me see if Venba's
I got it back in November. Matter of fact, I think it was like Black Friday weekend or the one before that. Yep.
Sold out.
But
it's $224 on here. And
so maybe it was a Black Friday sale.
It must have been $224 from them, and there's a restock on the 20th according to Fragrance Buy. I just checked both, and it's $232 with them. So around the same price. They're a few bucks apart. Both out of stock.
That's when I got it. I got on Black Friday. That's when I got mine.
Yeah,
so maybe it was. Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah.
Man, this is outstanding, guys. This is the one I'm going to get a bottle of.
Okay.
I'm not saying I won't eventually get a bottle of Plum and Cognac. I'm not in a big rush because we're moving into warmer weather.
Sure.
And I don't necessarily need to get this because we're moving into warmer weather, but I need this.
It's flirting with masterpiece to me.
It's up there.
It's flirting with
it, man.
It's flirting. Yes.
Because when there's an impressive iris fragrance that rolls around to me, even if it's something that I never wear, I want to have it so I can pull that cap and sniff that beautiful aroma anytime I want. That is how Black Prestigium is for Mancera for me. Do you know how rare the occasion is for me that I'm going to find to wear that fragrance? But I think it's one of the greatest fragrances I've ever smelled in my life.
Okay.
So I'm putting this in those because there's certain iris fragrances that do that to me. Because I love iris. There's no secret there. I love iris-based fragrances. And anytime I can get a new, beautiful perfume experience with iris, I have to have the bottle. It's going into the collection. This is going.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. It's one of those ones for sure.
Yeah, very much.
Really
so.
good.
Really good. Randy, I don't know if you're here yet. Thank you for sending that my way. Now I get it.
Randy. Shout out Randy.
He sent me that in Narcotic Delight.
Shout out Randy for sure. That's a special fragrance, man. And I wore it a few times. I wore it almost a handful of times before it started to warm up. But next week we got another cold front coming through, so I might be pulling it out. Yeah, we talk about the weather's so crazy. They say Tuesday morning it's gonna be 38 degrees here. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Spring break my ass.
Yeah, I'm all springed out. My spring colors are out, and no.
I just felt like rocking NWO again today. I was like, man, I just wore the Wolfpack shirt. This is actually 6. This is the 6 box.
Whoa, where did you get that one from?
WWE shop like 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, so you've been holding it.
I've been holding it. I've only worn it 3 or 4 times.
That is a treasure that you have on.
That's when they started doing the NWO merchandise again. That's when I got the Wolfpack shirt and this.
I'm jealous.
Because they had they had different ones. They had Hogan's original shirts and everything. And then they had the six ball. I said, that's a rarity. I need to get that. And I'm glad I did because I haven't seen it since.
That's an antique now.
It is. It's hot though. Because the graphics so thick, my back sweats.
Yeah, it probably sticks to your back. Right yeah. Hot.
There's no breathability.
Sit in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that leather chair. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it sucks. It's a great chair too, but it sucks. That's why I don't wear it that often because it's like if it was 90 degrees outside, you wouldn't catch me in this shirt. I'm sweating, chilling in my air conditioned room.
Yeah, dope shirt. That's dope.
So Roy says, when are either of you getting strong with you tobacco? My bottle's on the way.
I passed on it for now. I was going to wait to see some conversations actually from you. I had it in my cart.
Don't bank on me because I'm gonna love it.
Well, no. I just wanted to hear the talk. I wanted to hear the conversation. That's all. I'm going to eventually get a decant or something of it, but at the time, my gut wasn't saying.
Look, I can send you a decant.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Thank you.
I'll send you a decant if you just want to try it first. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just want to try it first.
I got a box full of decants right there.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that.
Because trust me, I'll never go through the bottle.
Of course. So yeah, I'll try it out. But yeah, it's getting warmer here. So I've been getting a lot of warmer fragrances, and my mind is kind of off the heavier stuff right now. So that's probably what contributed. If it was like October or November, I probably would have bought it.
Well, look, it's gonna get one wear out of me, and then it's going on the shelf.
Right.
I just want to wear it as soon as I get it because I'm excited, but it's totally out of season.
I love the line. But definitely wouldn't mind checking out for sure.
Yeah, once fall rolls around, I'll dust the bottle off and it'll start getting talked about and sprayed.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's way out of season. They need to do a real fresh fragrance in that line. Freeze was good, but not super fresh. Only, again, not really all that fresh.
Freeze was nice.
Just the freshest of the line. They need to do an actual fresh flanker.
Freshy.
Everything is like super early spring or fall winter in that line. None of it.
Even in freeze, the opening with the lime, the orange, a nice citrus blend. I like it a lot, actually.
It's really good, but even
I might wear it tomorrow.
It's heavier.
Yeah, it gets heavy.
It's really not good for humid summer weather. Like right now, totally fine right now. Perfect right now, actually.
For spring, for sure.
70, 80 degrees, ideal weather.
It'll shine. I might wear it tomorrow.
You clip 100 with all that humidity.
Oh, no. Dangerous games with that.
Does anyone find Plum and Cognac to be similar to Rehab?
I could see why he said that.
I get it.
Similarities, yes, but down to the profile, they're definitely doing their own things. But I know why he said that. Yes,
I'm still convinced I'm smelling tobacco in here.
Okay,
it must just be me. Weird, because when I smelled Tony Iommi Monkey Special, I got something totally different from literally everyone else on the planet.
I saw that.
Everybody was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Hey, man,
what's going on?
It's what it smells like to me.
Right.
Hey man, 30 minutes and it's gone. Cut me some slack, right? Other people get away with saying that stupid shit. Give me a break.
Right.
A newbie in the cologne game. How can you differentiate between clones, flankers, and originals? Just out in the air randomly, that's difficult to do. Usually, if you get to know the fragrance very well, it's something you have a bunch of experience with. It's easier to tell out in the air, but even then, it's difficult if you're not doing it directly off of your own skin.
That's a true journey.
Not easy. Like I wouldn't want to go around trying to guess if somebody's wearing a clone, anyways.
Yeah, you're wasting your time doing that.
Because I mean, you're going to smell Aventus all over the place, and who knows if you're actually smelling Aventus. I've gotten better with that one. I'm probably better with Aventus than any other, because you can usually tell when it's actually Aventus. But outside of that, it's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I agree.
You're just a shot in the dark trying to figure something like that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Can be an indicator, but hey, there's originals that are synthetic too. It all depends on the fragrance, Jonathan.
Very true.
Steel Theos Soundnautic, interesting name.
Oh, wow.
Gris Charnel Extrait is the best. I'm not going to argue with you there.
It's super nice.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So after you have all your arms and hands covered in different fragrances from the live streams, do you have to shower? Or do you rock those the rest of the day? Well, I'm quite enjoying them, so I'm gonna just leave them on until I shower, which will be probably about 3-4 more hours. So I'll just enjoy them, see how they dry down and develop a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna wash them off. Now, if I was gonna film something like in the next hour, I'm going to wash them off like right after the stream, so I can free up my skin to do something else, But I don't plan on doing anything right now. I'm going to film something later tonight. I'm more worried about SmackDown.
Same. 50 minutes from now.
So now that I've segued into that, talk to me about the Rocks promo today.
It's outstanding. I'm so glad that we're in this social media era, and he is taking full advantage of this. I can't recall another wrestler who's taking advantage of the promos on the social media, because he can say what he wants.
It was so good. So many F-bombs and all that. Oh man, so good.
I love it. He is really in his bag. And to me, when this is all said and done, we're gonna have the conversation with him being the GOAT.
Buddy, this is the best. That might be the best promo I've ever seen him cut. Because it was off the cuff, and like you can tell he's been in Hollywood for years now. Like this
the
wasn't
training is exceptional.
This wasn't notes on the wrist against John Cena Rock, where he got caught.
This is
This
different.
ain't that.
This is different.
He got
this
way better. This is back in his element in the 90s and early 2000s.
He's literally lived in almost every era. Yeah. He's almost lived in every era that's important. And
John, I appreciate that. You're not the first to tell me that. You're not the first to tell me that. I've heard it is the Maison Crivelli fragrance for me to try.
Okay.
But yeah, back to the rock. Off is the direction you can fuck is quote of the day for me.
I had to replay it when he said it.
I laughed my ass off out loud with other people around, talking to myself. I was like, holy shit, the rock is incredible.
I said, what did
I'm
he
talking
say?
to myself with headphones on, listening to him. Phones on top of my bag, playing next to the machine. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and he has like his whole setting behind him when he does it too. So it's like super planned. So
yeah.
It's dope. It's dope.
And he even does the walk off and still laughs and says, ah, shit. And then he presses, you can tell he's right around and he presses stop right
Yeah. It's good. It's
so
great
good,
stuff.
man.
It's great.
It was so good. And boy, he cracked himself with that weight belt on the arm too. I thought when
he did.
I was like, damn, that's gotta hurt. And then he straight up cracked himself on the forearm.
He definitely has some whelps on his arm.
Ooh. He did just finish saying he likes pain, but that's a whole nother conversation. And then he goes cracking himself 3 times with a weight belt.
Yeah, man. I love the guy. He's doing a hell of a job.
I thought it was impressive that he got goosebumps in the middle of the promo and showed everybody. That's how real it is.
The passion's still there, man. The passion's still there. And I think that's the most incredible part because you can't fake goosebumps.
Man, look, I've told everybody many times, I'm a huge fan of The Rock. I tell my wife all the time, I never want to know what he did to become that famous. You don't become the most famous person in the world without some backhanded, you're going to hell, your soul's going to hell kind of shit, okay? I don't want to know how awful The Rock actually is in real life because I hope he's not. I never want to know. Nobody's that famous, okay?
Yeah, I feel you. I hope he's not.
Point being, with how much I love The Rock, I did not want him taking that Mania main event at all. Did not want.
This is better. This is better.
This has worked out so much better because we got a new modern version of heel Rock, which The Rock is originally a heel. The Rock character was the heel turn. So
it's a combination of them all. Corporate Rock, Nation Rock. It's a Hollywood Rock. It's a combination of them all. He's giving you literally each version of his heel runs, and it's amazing.
Got some more super chats. The Bishop with another $10. So you're definitely not the only one with Tony Iommi. It has a solid group of folks that are reminded of the thick smoke associated with metal and rock concerts. He's a metal guitarist after all, because that's what it smelled like to me. Everybody's like, that's totally not in the notes. That's what it smelled like to me, you know? But Bishop, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, sir.
Bishop.
50 Shades of Bishop over here.
For sure.
So we're getting Salsa Saturdays tomorrow or what?
Yes, we are. We are getting Salsa Saturdays tomorrow. I'm going to have Drew from Kingsgate Fragrances on, have some conversation with him, and we're going to have a good time as always, for sure. 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
7 o'clock Eastern.
Yep.
7 o'clock Eastern, guys. Dedrick's channel. Drew from Kingsgate Fragrance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clive Christian Town and Country for Drew.
Got to get my nose on that.
$2. Jacqueline, I said I wanted the essence of sex.
Okay.
Thanks for the
super. Yeah. We appreciate the $2. Thank you very much.
I don't know what to say to this. Shout outs to Jay Shabazz. All right. Got Yoshi in the chat.
That's a
Joey's
cool name.
live right now? Joey must be live right now. He said he was on Joey's stream. What time is it? 6:14. Joey usually doesn't go live this early. Usually starts around 8. Oh, he might be live. Let's see. From all I've heard, The Rock is an awesome guy in real life. Yes, but I mean behind the scenes that nobody sees. Again, you don't become the most famous human and you're just like a man of God and you're this incredible, wonderful person. I'm sorry, that's just not the way human history has worked. Unfortunately, that's why I say I never want to know what he's actually done to get to that point. I would like to think otherwise, but I definitely don't want to smell what the Rock is cooking in that instance. Are you wearing Gentleman EDP?
There's a comment down here, and I actually wore what he's referring to today about the Gris Charnel Extrait. He said it smells like a niche version of Givenchy Gentleman EDT Intense. Anthony Mateo.
Here we go. Yeah.
Dang, you know what? He's on to something with.
That's the EDP that you're smelling, though.
It's the EDT Intense. EDT Intense.
Oh,
the blue
it looked like black. The angle you had, it looked like black.
Yeah, it does on camera. On camera, yeah. He's on to something with that.
My bottle's not handy. It's back there.
The iris, the cedar wood. He's on to something.
Well, there you go.
Because I wore this today.
And look, I'm not blown away by Gentleman EDT Intense. I like it, but it doesn't blow me away. Whereas this blew me away.
I'm with you. I like this, and matter of fact, I like it more because I haven't worn this in like a year and a half. I haven't worn it, so I said, you know what? Let me get this a spin because I love the Gentleman line. I love the line.
Yeah, I do too.
But I enjoyed this today. But he's on to something with that for sure.
I'm gonna have to go compare, Anthony. I'm gonna have to see.
Appreciate it, Anthony.
Lapidus Pour Homme and all the flankers at the same time for Yoshi.
Okay.
Good night, family. Peace, love, and respect. Giancarlo, you have a great evening.
Have a great evening, man.
Sorry, short on Herbe Vives. Can you give it a rating out of 10? I want to say I gave it an 8 for the first impressions. I believe I gave it an 8.
Okay.
I quite like it. Yeah, most of the unboxings are here on the live stream. Like, usually I do most of the fragrance hauls live now. That way we can get the live genuine reaction. We can have a conversation about it live. It's my favorite in the line, and it's not just because it's the new toy in the line, the shiny new thing. It's the most simplistic of the three, but it's the one I like the most.
I had a question here from IBG at 709. I'm gonna answer it for him if you don't mind, Ross. He says, Dedrick, how long did Y Elixir last on you?
Okay, hold on.
I got about.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Wait, let me find it.
That's 709. There it is.
Go ahead. Do you think?
Dedrick, how long did Y Elixir last on you? I got about 6 hours off a single spray. But in all fairness, it was the first spray of the bottle. My experience, I haven't worn out into the world, but it is a monster of a performer. I really like it.
That seems different from the things I've heard.
I ain't gonna say nothing because I know you ain't haven't smelled it.
All I've heard is like it doesn't need to exist and stuff. Like I think Ashton a little bit. I think some people in the live chat had mentioned.
It's the great conversation of enthusiasts and just people who want to smell good. And the Yves Saint Laurent Y line, they took a chance on this one. I'm gonna say that they took a chance on this Elixir. I like it. I don't
want to spend the 180 on the 60 ml. I think that's too much, man.
I think when you smell it, you might feel different because I feel different. So now it's like what you say all the time. What are you willing to pay? If you like it,
value is the individual's perception. What do you
exactly? So if
worth it? Yeah.
If you like it, then you determine the value of it, not the price that the company sets.
Yeah.
So for me, this is a yes for me, Y Elixir, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it.
Well, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen this year. I just would prefer to get it around 150. So
I was gonna blind buy it,
Macy's sale kind of thing.
I was gonna blind buy it, but I was able to get me a sample, and I'm thankful for that. And I put the video out today. That video was live today, and it's a beast, man. To answer your question, yes, it's a performer. I sprayed it on around. I think I shot the video around 2:00 the other day. I didn't take my shower till about 10, and every time I moved my arm, it was just.
I bet when you got in the shower and that water hit it, it really came to life.
Yeah, and the steam from the hot water. Yeah, it was.
That happens a lot with fragrances, even if they've faded. When you get in that shower, as soon as that water hits those oils, it brings it back to life.
Really good though.
Well, there you go, IBG.
Yes, sir.
So let's see, where was I? Rock skeletons are quiet and buried deep. There you go.
Maybe.
Matthew said, "What's up, Ross and Dedrick? Just got home from a steak dinner. Scented the evening
Okay.
Saharian wind. Gonna watch the last 2 episodes of Masters of the Air tonight. Sounds like you got a full day going on, my man.
Sounds like it's a pretty good Friday, man. Pretty good Friday. I need to get my nose on that.
Mama Rhodes, The Rock is there. So that's funny. He brought Michelle Rubio into it, so naturally Cody can play off of that.
Oh my God. It's so good what's happening right now.
And you know when he choked up, because look, Cody made me choke up. Live on the promo, I was like, you son of a bitch, you got me. So, because he's good at capturing emotion.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
I thought about it after. I said, The Rock is going to have a fucking field day with this because of the Cody Crybabies thing. And what the hell happened? Yeah. Centered a promo around it. It was great.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love what's going on right now for sure.
I did see Aaron Donald retired. Good for him, man, because he's got tons of money. He's relatively healthy. He's going to be able to enjoy his life.
And a champion.
Good for him.
And a champion. Mm-hmm.
Love the caps and the matching T-shirts. We are birds of a feather when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, could that be the tag name?
Birds of a feather,
flock together.
Isn't that corny for that to be our tag team name?
But it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
We go with cookies and cream, like somebody said the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna cut that up when we're done.
Because we got till Mania to figure this out. We're running out of time. Mania is like 4 weeks away.
What's the date? Today's March 15th. I am going to commit. I'm going to challenge my partner to commit as well. Within the next week. Within the next week, we will at least start shooting each other text messages.
Yeah, we need to talk about it. That's the thing. We haven't had an open discussion like
we haven't.
This tag team name.
It's coming though.
Some of you have no clue what we're talking about. We've been challenged. We talk about how we're tag team partners all the time. We're big wrestling fans. We do the wrestling podcast and all that. So we're supposed to come up with a wrestling tag team name before WrestleMania, and we've yet to do it.
We have yet to do it.
And we've had some interesting suggestions. Yeah, Joel never forgets to remind us.
Every stream. Shout out Joel, man.
About your latest 10 out of 10. What's your latest 10 out of 10?
I gave 2 10s last night on the live stream. Blue Talisman.
Oh, Blue Talisman. Yeah, because I caught the end. I was right at the end of that super chat.
And I gave the Byredo Ball Defika 10.
Damn, that got a 10 too.
Yeah, because what I use it for and my lifestyle, like in the summer, like one of the things me and my wife like to do, we just like to get up, get dressed, and go hang out like a lot. So we just kind of float in the city, man. We'll be everywhere, just kind of hanging out. And that's the type of fragrance that I'd wear. And I love that Ball Defika. It is amazing. So I gave it a 10. I gave it a 10. So
Dame, it's not in stock. As soon as I saw your comment, I ran to the website. No, they don't have it in stock right now.
What is it? 180? Okay, 181. Okay.
So when you type it in here though, it was like 126. See? So yeah, if I did it for that, I'm on that. That's why I ran.
Hell yeah.
I ran to the website. I was gonna buy it right there.
My notification on. I gotta go turn that on.
Yeah, I want to bottle it up. I'm gonna click for the notification too.
Yeah, I want a bottle of that for sure.
Yeah, sold out right now. So all I had to do was go 2 more comments down, and he was letting me know it's sold out. Macy's running $30 off for $150, so you get it for $150. Yeah, but now I'm gonna wait and get it for $126. I buy from Fragrance Buy all the time.
Yeah, they're gonna get that $150 back on that plus tax.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
$5 super chat with Jay Shabazz again. Grace Jones and Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, 1992.
Oh, I got him. I got it. I love Boomerang. That's one of my favorite movies.
See, I had no idea what they were doing.
I got it. I didn't either when the comment, but I got it now. I got you, bro.
Confused the shit out of me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat.
I got you, bro. I got it. That's the thing about live streams, man. If you ain't caught up, it'll hit you out of nowhere.
Being massively impacted by skin hydration, and that is a fact. If your skin's dry, it will drink the oils a lot faster. Not technically drink, absorb, but I always say it'll drink the fragrance, you know.
Absolutely.
Are there any particular moisturizers you found particularly beneficial in that regard? Hydration, not just being a skin hydration, but overall hydration is going to affect your skin chemistry and affect your natural oils. So your actual body's hydration, not just putting moisturizers on.
Drink a lot of water, man.
Stay hydrated.
Drink a lot of water.
Hydrate to the point to where you got to pee every 20 minutes like I do.
Yeah.
5 to 6 liters of fluids a day. I got to pee right now. We're shutting this down in a few minutes because I got to pee.
All right.
Actually, you take over. That way we don't have to shut it down right now.
Hold it down. I'll hold it down. I'll hold it down. So, yo, I'm back at it again. I done took over the stream once before, for sure. So the hydration thing, yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And one thing that I do, I moisturize with a lot of oils instead of lotions. That's one thing that really kind of helps propel. I'm not going to say enhance fragrance performance, but you know, it does help. So I use avocado oil, organic avocado oils. Just a little secret into my grooming techniques, which I'll be covering on my channel. But just to give the tip here, since Chris is asking the question, yes, drink a lot of water, keep your skin hydrated. And then also it depends on how you're actually moisturizing your skin. So I use a lot of oils myself. I'm going to go down the comments. I think people are laughing at the birds of a feather flock together joint. IBG says, hey, my wife's on here saying, oh my God, IBG, Ebony and Ivory.
Shout out to the missus. I see the missus.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Ebony and Ivory. See, we can't, that's too corny.
That's is
corny as cookies and cream. Can't do that.
It is. It is.
Like, I'm okay with us having a corny tag team name, but it's got to at least be funny if it's going to be corny.
It has to be funny.
Yeah.
It has to be funny. We can't be too cool with it.
Salt and pepper. Don't use cookies and cream. We're not.
We're not.
Sense and sillage.
Since
I get the path you're walking here, but we got to be a little more clever if we're going to incorporate.
Yeah. It's got to be hilarious. That's where I'm kind of leaning. It's got to be hilarious.
Look at him, and then you'll hear salt and peppers here. Think about them saying it. Salt and peppers here. A little more than scary. There you go.
Yeah. What's up, Alan?
Classic.
What's up, Alan?
Frame and game.
Frame
actually not bad.
It's really not bad.
Not bad.
Frame and game.
I feel like we could build upon that.
Noted.
Yeah, we can build upon that. There's something there.
There's the bishop when you need him.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Peeps that hop on right now are going to say you hijacked the stream.
Yeah, it's not my first time. I had to hold my board down. What?
It's happened before.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hearts and daggers. Yeah, we kind of feel the same way with that one. Almost daily.
Yeah.
Some fragrances are, a bit more tasked at doing so, but it depends. The more natural the fragrance, I find the harder it is to go anosmic to it. But again, it depends on your sensitivity, because you can get overwhelmed by any aroma and your body will adjust.
Yeah, I'm with Ross almost daily. Almost daily.
Some fragrances more than others. If we're talking about ambroxan, synthetic ambergris, amberwood, isoe soup, or anything that's rolling with any of that, gonna happen pretty quick. Splacka smacka. We could incorporate splacka in there. I'm just saying it could get thrown in there.
We could. I'm screenshotting the one from Jared, so we don't forget.
Frame and game.
Yeah, so I'm screenshotting that one.
So we got R&D, research and development. We got another one saying notes and accords.
Notes and accords is funny.
Not bad. Not bad. It's relevant. New. It's all relevant. Oh my! Here we go. Look at Cam, the FWO.
Oh, that's it. God.
That's good.
I'm gonna get us some shirts made. FWO.
That's wrestling. That's wrestling. That's a wrestling name.
Yeah.
We had the Blue World Order. We got the Latino World Order. The New World Order. Now we'll have the Fragrance World Order.
We got to cut promos and everything. We got to recreate the Hogan.
The most obvious choice Cam hit us with. How did we not think of that?
Yeah. Fragrance World Order. I like it. FWO. The FWO. It's good.
It's good. Brilliantly corny. I love that. It's got to be funny, relatable to both wrestling and fragrance. There you go.
I'm going to get us some shirts made.
It's checking the boxes here.
I'm going to get us some shirts.
I got the fonts now. Somebody sent me the fonts. Ashawn Simpson.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
We can wear them for Mania. We can wear them for our live streams.
Yeah, man. I'm working on it. Like, when this is over, I'm going to hit my T-shirt guy up. I'm going to say, hey, bro.
This is great. That's it. Cam, you hit the nail on the head. D, I think that's it.
FWO. Fragrance World Order. We got to do the drop. We got to make the drop.
Instead. Yeah. Oh my God.
I love it. Thank God for people in the chat. Cam,
thank you for that.
Thank you,
That's
Cam.
Perfect. That's the one.
Fragrance World Order for life.
FWO.
I like it.
That's hilarious. Jonathan said, "Well played, Cam."
I like it. I like it. Yeah,
I'm already it's relevant in every way we could want to tie in us and wrestling. There it is.
I agree. FWO. Wow.
Love it. That's fantastic.
Well
done. The Warrior said FWO for life.
Well, there it is. It's catching steam already.
So Perfue Addicto said he would need a shirt.
Me and Ross gonna talk. FWO.
This is fantastic.
It's great.
Man, I should have held off on my hand tat. I could have did FWO. I could get a new tattoo. Right there on the chest. That's what I'm getting on my chest.
FWO. You're gonna be doing the competition. They're gonna be like, wow, this is dedication here. What? This is dedication here.
Like this don't get enough eyebrow raise and NWO tat on the hand.
Oh my God. I love it.
Oh man, that's great.
Fragrance World Order.
Prestige worldwide, boats and hoes. Definitely need a shirt. I'm gonna get a shirt. Greetings to FWO for life. Ross, get a big gold belt replica and spray red FWO.
Bro, it's happening, bro.
He said that's FWO, print up the shirts.
I'm gonna hit my guy up when we're done. We need some shirts.
Entering the ring with 20 sprays of Sauvage Elixir.
Oh yeah. The entrance. We're in the tunnel just spraying. Just spraying. Triple H is in the back of Gorilla.
Lord.
Triple H is in Gorilla choking to death because of the sprays.
My God. He said FWO is a face or neck tat only. Well, I guess I'm not getting it then. Yeah. Add it to merch. It will sell for sure.
FWO teardrop.
The chat is the FWO Wolfpack, but FWO Siage gang.
Let's get it, dog.
Everybody seems to be enjoying it.
They like it. Hilarious. They like it. We like it.
Yeah, I love it. That's how do we not think of that?
Man, shout out Cam.
Yeah, Cam, great. And it was the low-hanging fruit, and we didn't grab it.
And we did not.
We didn't think about that.
We did not. Shout outs to Cam for life.
He has a t-shirt guy like a contract.
I do. I do. Believe me, I do.
So what it is I got to dye the goatee blonde and the rest of it and just go 5 o'clock shadow with the rest of it. And I could grow out the horseshoe because I got Hogan style if I let my hair grow. I could dye that blonde.
The promo that we can cut could be epic. That might be our first 1 million views.
Yeah, no shit. That's our path to it.
That's our path. Let's go.
And the crowd thinks it's a smoke machine, and they find out it's just massive sillage. He said it's decided whether you want it or not. That's the name. This is hilarious.
That's the name. FWO. This is great. It's always fun things happens when we get together on live streams.
This worked out. Splacka would be one of the moves. We got
the finisher.
Finish.
The finisher. Ross up to the top.
Splack up to finish. Or splack up, splack it down. It would be kind of like a 3D or something.
Yeah. This is great.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Cam's an honorary member for life.
Absolutely.
No, he's definitely in. He's definitely in.
He is in. He is in for sure.
So for a few addictos, he's Puerto Rican. So he said you got to make it with the LWO colors.
We got you. That's like when Conan was in the NWO.
Splacka Smacka is the move. Splacka can get used for sure with the name of the finish. That can go in there some kind of way.
Yeah, man.
Another finishing move is the dry down.
The dry down.
So you're big sexy and I'm the bad guy.
I'll take it. Hey, yo.
Instead of rear naked choke, no sissy spraying.
He's got him. He's got him with the no sissy spray.
The best defense is a fragrance offense. I'm glad y'all are having fun with this because I didn't see this coming. This was out of left field for sure.
Very fun. This is what it's about.
Yeah,
those off moments that will live forever.
We didn't lose a lot of viewers when we started doing this. Either one lost like 10. That's not bad.
So they missed out on history then. They missed out on history.
No, they started hearing the wrestling talk and they're like, man, screw this. I'm here.
They still missed out on history. Where were you when the FWO was born?
Was formed. You know?
Formed, yes. Where were you?
What was it, July 27th or July 16th?
NWO?
96.
It was July. It was after Bash at
July 27th, I want to say, something like that. So where were you March 15th, 2024 for the formulation of the Fragrance World Order?
Yeah.
Notice I said not the forming, the formulation.
Yeah.
You know,
I like it. It's in sync for sure.
FW.
It is. It is. Shout out Cam for coming through.
That was great. We got D6 and Hollywood Ross.
Hollywood Ross and D6.
No Bigelow flames on the head for me. I'm not doing
it. No, we can't Bigelow it.
You're not going to see that.
That's dope.
Draw down the old FWO alley-oop.
I love
Michelle, to do your intro voiceover. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and put your balls in a good position. That's hilarious.
And then we start cutting the promo.
We could do a promo short, like Joel.
We should do it.
We got to work on a promo though.
We can do it, man. We can script this thing out. I'm dead serious.
That wouldn't be shit.
I'm dead serious, man. That's dope.
That's hilarious, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I don't think how we can build upon this conversation. I feel like this was the great ending, the best ending segment for this live stream that we could have had. I think we're going to have to drop the mic on this, on the FWO.
For life. Because when you're FWO.
You're FWO.
FWO.
For life. God, that smells good. That was perfect.
And then the promo cuts off.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hit the sprays going across the screen right there.
You hit the whiff. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Guys, I appreciate all of you doing this with us. That was great. I had a great laugh just now. That's fantastic. That's totally the tag team name. We are the FWO.
We are the FWO.
So,
Fragrance World Order.
Hilarious. D, thanks for coming to jump on, man. This worked out.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that it worked out, that I had some time today, and history happened again, man.
Didn't see it's coming. So anybody not subscribed to Dedrick Hicks Jr., please do so. I will add Dedrick to the video description box after this. It's literally the name you see here on screen. If you just type that in the search right above, you can go to his channel. If you like being on this channel, you're going to like being on that channel too. Go ahead and give it.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate it.
Any final thoughts before we get going?
I had a great time. I appreciate just the opportunity every time I get to come on here and kick it with my mans, man. So my FWO partner, we're going for the titles in a couple weeks, and hopefully we can bring them home. That's the plan. So yes,
I appreciate you guys. Make sure to like this stream before you leave. And remember, when you're FWO for